Shedeur Sanders' mom Pilar flexes eye-catching orange 12 top at Browns game. Even though the fan-fave Browns rookie was never going to play as the emergency QB, his mom still showed up rocking a custom Shedeur top. While his dad Deion Sanders may never show up to watch a Cleveland Browns game with Shedeur Sanders sitting on the bench, mom Pilar was still there to support him. And like usual, the 50-year-old fitness influencer and reality star wore an eye-catching outfit that was hard to miss. Related, Karuji Tran flexes dramatic new flexing look without Deion Sanders. Cleveland had a stunning win yesterday versus the Green Bay Packers, winning 13-10 for their first victory of the early season to improve to 1-2, and the Browns' fan-favorite rookie quarterback's mother was there to witness it. Sharing on her Instagram Reels, the Colorado Buffaloes head coach's ex-wife showed off an off-shoulder, custom bright orange Shedeur blouse with matching shades holding snacks. Related, Shedeur Sanders' mom Pilar flexes Browns' 12 eye-catching fit from head to toe. Pilar and Deion share 3 children together, Shedeur, 23, his brother Shiloh, 25, and their baby girl Shalomi, 21, who also flexed a coordinating custom Browns fit with Mama for his last preseason game against the Los Angeles Rams. Mrs. Sanders captioned her most recent game day fit post, aka snacks. We'll let you decipher what that means. There is still a brewing controversy that veteran Joe Flacco needs to give way to one of the rookie QBs, and while fans clearly want Shedeur, head coach Kevin Stefanski has made it clear that he prefers third-round pick and former Oregon standout Dillon Gabriel. Dad Deion thinks his son will get a shot to be a QB1 this season, saying on the New Heights podcast, "You know, I got a prediction. I ain't telling nobody. I got a feeling when it's gonna go down. But it's gonna go down this year. He's gonna get a shot. Maybe then both mom and dad will both be there. Not sitting together, of course, since they're estranged, but Pilar will certainly have something special planned for her fit if that does happen. Enjoy free dish of rich and fabulous players with the athlete lifestyle on SI. How much? Floyd Mayweather wins big bet on Terence Crawford in Canelo fight. Sweet gesture. Terence Crawford gives Canelo belts back in touching gesture after win. Last take. ESPN's Molly Karam shares emotional message after stunning exit. Hot couple. Justin Herbert drops clue Madison Beer is his GF before Chargers game. Grown up. Kobe's daughter Natalia shows off high-end fit for blossoming model career. The cameras at Cleveland Browns Stadium don't just find the players on the field. Sometimes, the story happens in the stands, and this Sunday was no exception. While rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders was grinding through another chapter of his NFL journey with the Cleveland Browns, his mom, Pilar Sanders, made waves of her own, not with words, not with interviews, but with fashion. And in true Sanders family fashion, it wasn't just fashion. It was a statement. The orange, 12. The moment Pilar stepped into the stadium, heads turned. She wasn't dressed in muted Browns gear or blending into the sea of jerseys that filled the dog pound. Instead, she rocked an eye-catching, custom orange top emblazoned with the number 12, the number that Shedeur has carried with him since college and now into the NFL. The top was more than just stylish. It shimmered in the lights, its fabric hugging every detail like it had been crafted just for this stage. The orange burned brighter than the October sun, a bold choice that fit right in with Cleveland's autumn vibe, but still popped against the traditional brown and white around her. It wasn't just support, it was a declaration. Pilar's presence. Fans know Pilar. Before her son was ever a headline-making quarterback, she had already made her mark as a woman of strength, independence, and undeniable style. Pilar isn't one to fade into the background, and Sunday showed exactly why. While Shedeur was under pressure from defensive linemen and blitz-heavy schemes, Pilar was showing that she, too, was part of this journey. Every mom cheers for their son, but not every mom manages to turn a football game into a runway. Yet that's what she did, effortlessly. Her look wasn't just about glamour, it was about family identity. The Sanders brand has always been bigger than football. From Deion primetime Sanders dazzling the NFL with flash and dominance, to Shedeur now carving his own lane, the family understands that visibility and self-expression are as much a part of the game as the X's and O's. And Pilar. She plays her role in that story like a seasoned pro. The symbolism of 12. Why 12? For casual fans, it was just a jersey number. But for those who follow Shedeur's rise, it carried weight. He wore 12 at Colorado under the watchful eye of his dad, Coach Prime. It wasn't just a number, it became his identity, a shorthand for his swagger, poise, and leadership. When Pilar wore that orange 12, it wasn't simply about rooting for her son. It was about honoring his journey. From the high school fields of Texas to Boulder, Colorado, and now to the professional ranks in Cleveland, every game, every throw, and every huddle has been tied to that number. By placing it front and center, Pilar was saying, "This is my son. This is his number. And I'm here every step of the way." Fans take notice. Social media lit up quickly. Cameras panned to Pilar during breaks in the game, and screenshots began circulating before halftime. "Pilar Sanders just stole the show in Cleveland," one fan tweeted. "Forget the score, that orange 12 is undefeated," another posted on Instagram. Fashion blogs picked it up, noting how her choice of material and cut elevated the game day jersey trend into something that looked more like high-end streetwear than standard stadium merch. Even Browns fans who had no connection to Shedeur found themselves talking about his mom. In a league where player families often go unnoticed unless controversy finds them, Pilar flipped the script. She turned support into spectacle, but without overshadowing her son. Rather, she amplified him. Deion's reaction. Of course, no Sanders family story is complete without wondering how Coach Prime reacted. Deion Sanders has built his career on flash, gold chains, headbands, touchdown dances, and quotable lines that echo decades later. For years, he was the standard for mixing showmanship with performance. Now, it's his ex-wife's turn. Pilar brought that same energy, in her own way, to Cleveland. You could almost imagine Deion, watching from afar, smirking and saying, "That's how we do it. Always prime. Always shining. Shedeur on the field." Meanwhile, Shedeur himself stayed locked in on the field. His job wasn't to notice fashion statements or camera angles, it was to lead his team. Still, somewhere in the back of his mind, he had to know, mom's in the stands, making noise without saying a word. For a young quarterback navigating the pressure of the NFL, that's fuel. Knowing that your family is there, visibly, proudly, and stylishly supporting you, brings a different kind of motivation. It's not just about throwing touchdowns. It's about living up to the number that your mom just turned into a fashion headline. A Sanders tradition. What Pilar did that day wasn't an isolated moment, it was part of a Sanders family tradition. The Sanders clan has always blurred the lines between sport, entertainment, and culture. They don't just participate, they set trends. Deion did it on the field.